If you're watching this video, then I assume you are already running YouTube ads for your conversion. If you're not running any conversion based YouTube ads, then I would urge you to first watch the other video which I have done already, which I have created already for YouTube ads for conversion, and only then start with this YouTube ads tier strategy. Because if you have not run YouTube ads for conversion, then starting with YouTube ads for reach and TOF and is not a good option too. Okay, now let's get started with it. This is a complete video on how YouTube ads can be used for your reach, brand awareness. Here the metrics we track is very different from purchase and conversion oriented. Let's get started. YouTube is the fastest growing platform right now for Google at 48% year on year growth. In an account currently we are spending about 10 lakh or on conversion, and then we have started with reach also. And we have recently understood how the thing should be, how it should be structured. That's why what I'm sharing is actually based on experience, and you'll know based on the quality of the video also. If you pay attention, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly YouTube ads can be the best platform to build brand awareness online, especially in India, because there are not many other social media where you can build such a scale of brand awareness, except for Meta, where brand awareness, I would still not consider it a brand awareness platform. I would still consider it a purchase intended platform. This is not a template sharing or hacks tips video, but how to approach for any brand. When creating ads on YouTube, remember the rules. YouTube, mostly people come for education about the purchase. It is education about the purchase itself. YouTube ads, you have full 5 seconds for the hook. Whereas in Facebook and everything, you have less than 1 second because people can just scroll through. YouTube, people rarely scroll through and they need to watch the video. This is a good meme where basically it's the longest 5 seconds. The skip ad option is the longest 5 seconds of life. YouTube ads are interrupting the next Mr. Beast video, or it can be any of your creator video. They are the most frustrated also. Now YouTube has its divided attention, because when you're watching the video on top, you can scroll, you can sink into a mini player and still scroll through the other videos. Whereas in Facebook, if you want to watch the second video, you need to scroll and completely have the video being drawn into a single video. YouTube otherwise has a divided attention where you're scrolling, also listening, talking, everything is going on. YouTube also is an intent driven platform, because people are searching, and even Google gives prominence to the search bar more than the recommended page and anything else. It's more of search bar, though it is changing right now because TikTok and the awareness and proliferation of short form content has actually changed the way we use social media platform, YouTube being also very close to social media platform. There are 2 more rules. One, reach and awareness objective and must be treated this way. It should be reach and awareness. It should not be that, okay, I'm not getting conversions, I should switch it off. No, it should be that you give at least 3 months timeline for this and don't expect you get even 1 conversion. I'm pretty very clear that don't expect you get even 1 conversion. If you get it, take it as a reward and great gift. Then minimum 3 months before any meaningful difference. Now let's get started. Before getting started, you will have to think about 3 things. For YouTube ads, you have to select your best sellers. Don't run YouTube ads for your sellers which are not even selling, for your products which are not even selling. Select only your best sellers. That is when you create a brand awareness, because best sellers are your leaderboards, are your ambassadors for the brand. You don't sell a product using a failing product. You don't do that. Next, selection of keywords. We'll go through this in the video. Then selection of topics. Again, we'll go through this. Now coming to the ad creatives. What should be the ad creatives and how it's different from conversion based ads? I made a whole video on this, how it should be different from conversion based, what's the approach for conversion based ads. But the summary is, YouTube ads are more professional. You should have a good lighting and everything. UGC mostly we haven't seen it work, especially for a reach based, awareness based campaign, because people expect certain level of professionalism in the video itself, not more of authentic. It's more of professionalism which is expected in brand awareness. In conversion ads, it can be more of authentic, yes, but I don't think for brand awareness you never see a more non-professional video. YouTube ads are about educating, so all your brand awareness campaigns must also be more of educating. Humans in the video work better. This has been a constant case across niches. We have seen it across men's grooming, across men's footwear also, women's footwear also, where we have a visual image of the human. It tends to perform better. Even retention graphs are better for this, better in numbers. Now, targeting. This is the most important part of YouTube reach awareness campaign and the most powerful part which differentiates this from other social media platforms including Meta. In this, exclusions is something I want to talk about before we start. Exclusions you rarely use in Facebook, Meta, anywhere, but in Google it should be, YouTube specifically, it should be a most powerful weapon, because you should be constantly excluding placements for seeing that okay, brand awareness in those kind of placements is not very effective. The placements which you need to know appropriate for your brand must be included, and exclusions at least for the first few weeks, say 3 to 4 weeks, must be aggressive. I would check in daily for this. If you're spending some sufficient amount, say 20-25k per day on YouTube, this specific campaign. If not, you can check weekly also, but daily is a good thing. Now, there are 3 main ways you can target. First is keywords based, placement based, next topics based. Coming to keywords based, you will have to group the queries into themes and serve them assets. I'll explain with an example. Now, when we create a YouTube ad campaign, we create for particular products, say bestsellers, say trimmers. What we do is, in trimmers also we create separate ad groups for each kind of trimmer. Say for full body, then for just hair, for just beard, something like that. So all those kind of trimmers we create separate ad groups. Now in those ad groups also, we have to select particular keywords for which you want to rank on YouTube. This is not completely that okay, you will be ranking on those keywords only, but this is more of an audience signal. This is not exactly a search keywords. This is more of an audience signal where you will also get data of how many keywords you ranked on and everything. You will get it. You will see the conversion rate also, how well the keywords were effective, but not necessarily as robust as a search campaign. In YouTube ads, when you group the queries into themes, for example, best arm and chest hair trimmer for men, and there is another keyword, full body trimmer. Now both, the product is the same, because arm and chest for both they need a trimmer, which means they mostly need a full body trimmer, and second one is a full body trimmer. But I would still group them into 2 separate campaigns and serve them 2 different assets. For the first best arm and chest hair trimmer, I would specifically have assets which are referring to those kind of things only, where a person is actually cleaning his arm and chest hair. Whereas in a full body trimmer query, that's a different setup. There I'll speak about more about features and what are the techniques, what are the trimmer types available, and what are the style settings, and everything I'll speak about. So those are the kind of assets which I am talking about. That is how you can create a more targeted brand asset based on the relevance of the keyword here. This is, I think, most powerful feature among targeting between placements, keywords and topics. This keywords is a very powerful thing because you can group them, theme them, and then serve them ads for very specific assets based on the query itself, based on the intent of the query. Now, coming to placements. In men's grooming, I'll go with an example. If it's a men's grooming channel, I would have assets which speak about style and reputation of a person, for example, of a man. I'll speak using the product, I'll create an angle of style and reputation. Here I'll speak about styles in the trimmer. But if I'm placing the ad on a review channel, I'll speak about feature and USP. That is how you customize the asset there. Because placements you can target by particular video, not just particular channel, but particular video of the channel. In YouTube reach campaign, this is not possible in conversion campaign. You don't have a feature like this. Though it's visible, you cannot do it. It just grays out the button. In review based channel, you will have to, in placements, you will have to select particular videos. First, do a deep dive on what kind of channels your audience watch. Then pull out the best videos, like top videos of each channel, and see if there is a theme recurring in it. And if you can create a particular asset which is relevant to that theme itself, can you create that? That brings a lot of awareness and that brings a lot of relevance of the ad to the viewer. That's how you can take it. It's based on not just channel but also video. Now topics, this is just like interest in your FB, very, very similar. You can just select topics, but it's not as robust as Facebook, but still fairly decent. Audience, this is more of audience signal. This is not a targeting per se, but signal, just like you give in your Performance Max campaign, audience signals. This is also the same thing. Now, coming to the reporting part, ad creativity we have discussed, targeting we have discussed, but reporting is where multiple brands mess up, and even the executive mess up asking for conversions. Where is the conversions? I am spending 50k, I am not getting any conversions. No, you are assessing the wrong metric. When it's a reach campaign or a brand awareness campaign, you should be assessing using different metrics. Those are 3 core metrics we assess on are video view rate. It can be video view of first 3 seconds, or video view of 5 seconds, or skip rate. For skip rate, you can watch the video which I had referred to just a while back regarding creatives. And the 25% view rate, 50% view rate, how many people are watching 75%, because that is when you're concerned about. If you see that, okay, 50% of people are watching 50% of the video, that means you have a good brand awareness. Your video is working well in order to capture the attention of the people and get to know, and people are interested to know about your brand. That's how you should be assessing the branded campaign, which is a reach campaign, sorry. Then average video time, you should be aiming to, with each creative you make, the average video time should increase. That should be the metric, because more invested they are in the video, more better will they remember about the brand, which indeed creates an awareness and helps conversion based ads. Next, view through conversions. This is more of a soft metric where people have watched first YouTube video and then converted with a different ad from yours, but they have first watched the YouTube video. So that all those conversions are recorded in, not in your normal conversions metric, but in view through conversion. This is this over attribute sometimes, I would say, because it's more of over attribution here. But you can consider these are the 3 core metrics. Now outside the ad account, what should you check? You should check the post purchase survey. Has your query or has your response rate for YouTube just gone up suddenly? Because people are getting to know about the brand from the brand awareness campaign via YouTube. Has there been that? If it is, then that's a success of the brand awareness campaign. Second, your brand search volume should increase. That's the reason you need 3 months, because within 1 month you'll never see a search volume increase. You should wait at least 3 months. And then inquiries from retailers. We have observed many brands start saying about this, that once they have started running a brand awareness or a reach campaign, there is smoother inquiry from retailer itself. This is a pull factor rather than a push factor of, okay, buy show this product in your store or have this product in your store. No, there's a pull factor that give me your product, I want to keep it in your store. That's kind of pull factor. Now the sum up is, YouTube is an education hub and not a social hub. YouTube, you need to educate people, and the same goes for any reach campaign or awareness campaign. And YouTube is the impact. The impact is far more than purchases. You are getting to people's mind in terms of long term. And YouTube actually establishes more credibility in advertising, because people feel Facebook and Instagram are more of social media, anyone can do it. But YouTube, you need a professional setup and everything. So people value, even the subscriber's monetary value of a YouTube subscriber is around 3-4x than a follow count on an Instagram. That is because people have more credibility when they are on YouTube, and hence placing an ad on YouTube also has more credibility. So this is all from my side. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Thank you.